Today's horoscope, Leo February 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Early today, you might experience restlessness, but it's probably best to allow yourself the luxury of release from pressure or tension. Although you may want to give a personal project or endeavor your all, there can be a call to share or collaborate that can interrupt your efforts. Feeling torn between your personal interests and a commitment to someone is another possibility. Consider that you'll do best by moderating a tendency to overdo or overindulge. Fortunately, the day shapes up well for connecting with others through shared beliefs or reinforcement of one another's ideas. Good energy is with you for promotion, learning, or guiding. There can be a resolution to a problem related to debt, support, or shared resources. Stormy weather has been upon you in recent months. 4 months on and off, mighty Mars, the red planet of energy, has been firing up your solar house of privacy, seclusion, and unconsciousness. Whether single or attached, you are receiving extremely important intuitive messages about how you can shift your personal and romantic life. Yet, with him in the midst of a retrograde phase, you may have hidden enemies in karmic situations around secrets and the past rising to face you like nightmares in your subconscious. Don't get involved in any nefarious behavior such as an affair, as it brings down your radiant light. Luckily, his retrograde ends in mere days. Should you have fun, or should you be responsible? You might have to do something challenging because the moon in Sagittarius will square Mercury in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. After working hard all week, you might be ready to cut loose. However, something could be holding you back from having too much fun. You may have financial goals that you want to accomplish, or you may not even have much money to spend on something frivolous. Either way, let yourself have some fun, but not to the point where it throws off your hard work. Part of your nature is to see both sides of an issue. Another part of your nature is to be blind to the issue altogether because you have overextended yourself. In other words, the real issue can sometimes get lost in the many perspectives you are able to see. This is why routine is so vital to your sign routine in the most basic sense. Try to strengthen your routine by exercising every day and planning your meals ahead of time. Spontaneity should fall within structure. Getting your message across will not pose any problems for you. Not with the essence of this day in the air. Communication in various ways is sure to be encouraged, and you will enjoy the process of finding just the right way to say what's on your mind. Whether you like to write or carve, take your expression to the artistic table. You're sure to come up with just the right mode once you give yourself the chance to explore. 2 days before the moon is due to return for its first visit to your work sector since Mercury left and since Uranus turned direct in your career sector, the professional god's call to take a wait-and-see approach is being helped by the activity on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. The moon not only returns to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart just as the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, is settling into her first full day here, but forms a friendly aspect to Venus just as she is preparing to turn direct in an adventurous part of your chart. With hours of the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitments returned to your romantic sector yesterday. The moon has not only returned but begins its monthly visit with a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love, in an adventurous part of your chart. While this will see a sudden spike as the spirit of romance and adventure comes today, these romantically charged lunar vibes are easing the way into a partnership between Juno and Venus that will continue until later next month. Daily Planetary Overview. Today Uranus energy carries a fiery intensity as the moon in Sagittarius forms a tense square with Mercury and Saturn in Pisces. This dynamic can stir up strong emotions and convictions, making it easy to speak out of turn or express yourself in ways that don't quite land as intended. Have you ever had a moment where you felt so passionate about something that you blurted it out without thinking, only to realize later that it may have come across differently than you meant? In moments of tension, taking care of your well-being becomes even more important. The energy of Sagittarius encourages movement, exploration, and fresh air, making it a great time to step outside, stretch your legs, or engage in an activity that invigorates both body and mind. If you have been feeling weighed down by responsibilities, even a short walk or a change of scenery can help you regain clarity. Physical movement isna euro t just about fitness euro ita euro sa way to shake off stress, clear mental fog, and regain a sense of balance. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to think clearly after stepping away from a stressful situation and giving yourself space to breathe? Theta Euro S, the kind of mindful action that can make all the difference today. When it comes to your personal goals and ambitions, you may feel a strong desire for recognition or validation. Eta Euro S natural to want your efforts to be seen and appreciated, but be mindful of how you go about seeking acknowledgement. There are Euro S a fine line between confidently showcasing your strengths and unintentionally exaggerating your abilities in an effort to impress. Have you ever been in a situation where someone was trying too hard to prove themselves, and instead of admiration, it created a sense of doubt? Instead of pushing too hard, let your actions speak for themselves. Genuine contributions are always more impactful than forced displays of expertise. Focus on how you can be of real help to others rather than trying to assert dominance in a conversation or situation. The more you listen and understand what others truly need, the more naturally your leadership and wisdom will be recognized. People are drawn to your energy today, and you may find that others look to you for guidance or support. With the right approach, you can easily navigate challenges and smooth over any conflicts that arise. If an issue feels particularly complicated, take a deep breath and trust that you have the ability to handle it with grace. Have you ever noticed that sometimes the most effective way to resolve a problem isn't to tackle it head-on but to take a step back and approach it from a new angle? This is a day where flexibility and patience will serve you well. Eta Euro S also an excellent time to explore something new, whether Eta Euro S a skill, a hobby, or an unexpected opportunity that presents itself. Sagittarius energy thrives on adventure and curiosity, and you may find that stepping outside your usual routine brings surprising rewards. Have you ever tried something on a whim, only to realize later that it was exactly what you needed? That kind of serendipity is in the air today, so allow yourself to embrace spontaneity. Even small changes, like trying a new restaurant, taking a different route home, or engaging in a conversation with someone outside your usual circle, can open doors to fresh inspiration. Financially, today calls for caution and self-awareness. Unexpected challenges may arise, forcing you to take a closer look at your financial habits. This isn't a Euro T meant to discourage you but rather to help you become more mindful of where your resources are going. Have you ever had a moment where you looked back on a financial decision and wished you had waited just a little longer before acting? Right now, patience will serve you well. Large investments or major purchases may not be the best idea at this moment, as circumstances could shift in ways you don't yet foresee. If financial concerns surface, use this as an opportunity to assess your long-term goals and ensure that your spending habits align with your future vision. Throughout the day, remember that challenges are often opportunities in disguise. If communication feels strained, see it as a chance to refine your approach and become a better listener. If unexpected roadblocks arise, trust that they are guiding you toward a better path. If you feel a strong urge to prove yourself, shift the focus toward making a meaningful impact rather than simply seeking validation. Every experience, no matter how small, is a stepping stone toward growth. By embracing Tudaya Euro S energy with an open heart and a flexible mindset, you can turn potential obstacles into valuable lessons, deepen your connections with others, and set yourself up for meaningful success. Approach each interaction with sincerity, take care of your well-being, and remain open to the unexpected gifts that the day may bring. The more you align with this flow, the more you will find that things naturally start falling into place.